Hello and welcome to Coffee at the Manor, the bestest place to start your day with all the news, reviews, and things you never knew you needed to know. In the news today, we've got the Wee Wars. Yes, indeed. We've got angry Belgians who aren't allowed to drink the fish anymore. We've got nasty artistry. We've got an unusual driver behind a crash. And we've also got a naughty teacher. So do please stay tuned for this morning's episode of Coffee at the Manor. Good day, good morning. I hope you are well. It is, of course, now Tuesday. We've made it past Monday. Good job, everybody. I hope you're well out there watching in the YouTube land or in the TikTok land. Hello to you as well. Doing a simultaneous one this time, so we're doing okay. We're doing all right. So I hope you are well over in there. So we're gonna cruise on through to some of the strangest news stories and offbeat news and reviews that we can find around the world for you this morning. So let's have a little look as we go over to our first story. And I'm going to pop it up there for you. I think I've got my cat asking to come in. It is, of course, this story over here. It is that a Hawaiian judge orders a man to write 144 compliments about his ex-girlfriend. Now, if there was an awful punishment to be had anywhere, what an awful thing to do to somebody. I mean, really, having to write nice things about your ex, that is an awful thing. Oh, good morning, GSP. I do approve of the new the profile pic there. Good job. Good morning to you. I'll pop that up there. Good stuff. I've had it up early again. This is good. It's early doors over there. Was it 7:15? So commiserations on your early morning. So let's go back to the story. Yes, of course, it is, of course, the worst punishment ever. Allow me to horrify you a little bit more. So a judge in Hawaii recently passed sentence to a man in a cruel and unusual punishment. Yes, indeed. He has to write 144 compliments about his ex-girlfriend. Now, I don't know about you, but I would struggle to write 144 nice things about somebody that I feel nicely about. Somebody that I don't. I mean, really, well, you weren't that smelly. Well, you weren't that horrific in certain areas. How would you do that? And of course, there are other aspects to this which we should take a look at. Allow me to fill you in with the rest of the story. It is, of course, that on Friday, Judge Rhonda Liu, nice name, ordered 30-year-old Darren Young to write 144 nice things about his former lover after he allegedly sent her 144 nasty texts and calls in violation of a protection order. So it is fairly straightforward. Oh, this is Mama Nirvana. Good morning, good day to you, Mama Nirvana. Very nice to see you. Good morning. Yes, indeed, don't you think, GSP? A very, very strange thing to be doing. So, of course, Lou also specified that Young can't repeat any words when writing out the compliment. That's even harder. I mean, I like your, I don't know, ear or something. I don't know, because you can't write. What could you possibly write to these people? Well, you weren't that bad in bed. Well, you weren't that horrible to me. You weren't horrific. So he'll truly have to write out 144 individually great things about his ex-girlfriend. Yes, indeedy. That punishment doesn't seem correct. The guy's stalking her, and he wanted to basically write a love letter. Yeah, that is kind of like the other side of it there, isn't it? It's trauma bonding, as you say. Yes, but it's very one-way trauma bonding, though, isn't it? The other one is just bonding, I suppose. But yes, unfortunately, this isn't, of course, the only part of his sentence. He also received time served the 157 days he spent in jail, as well as 2 years of probation, 200 hours of community service, and $2,400 in fines. Young also agreed to move on with his life. Finally. Really, and it says at the bottom there, can we get similar sentences for our exes too? I don't think I'd want to know. I don't want to know. Wouldn't need that information. What are you going to do? You're going to sit there, you're going to read all 144? Excuse me, I've had a problem with complement of 134. It repeats the words of flannel from number 75. So therefore, it is not allowed. There's not 144 to jail with you, you nasty person. I would actually have loved to have read this. It's not. I have looked, but it's not available. Actually, what compliments this man did come up with, but yes, he must have done exactly that. Yes, there you go. Could you think of a worse way to go? But yes, there it is. Now, of course, people do like to get a little bit, I don't know, touchy about things. Let's have a look, shall we? And have a look at some other sort of touchy people doing some strange things as I take you over to another slightly strange things I was calling the Wee Wars. Yes, indeedy. And it starts over here on my favorite website. If you've not got into this, but the Smoking Gun, brilliant website. Go and waste some time there. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I've caught the my husband. Oh God, is this the one from Norfolk? Stalker. This. Oh God. Oh my goodness me. Well, good luck to you, GSP. If those on Twitter, I suppose through TikTok, we can see that. But yes, on court with ex-husband. God, Stalker this Friday. Getting divorced, that must be pretty awkward, isn't it? You're going to go meet him. You seem like a strong person. I imagine that you probably take it on with very much positivity. Yes, the British man, the knobhead from Norfolk, I believe. We're not too good. Well, good luck to you, GSP, with that. Good luck to you. I hope he gets hit by a bus on the way there or something. Anyway, so best of luck from us all. We're here at the Manor, of course. So let's have a little look, shall we? Over here. It is, of course, that the Dr. Urine cuts a P deal. See what they did there? P deal, yes, amazing. With prosecutors. The internist doused Florida rival's office with gallons of rank fluid. Yes, he did. He doesn't look like the type, doesn't he? He'd probably have a very good moisturizer, but he doesn't look like that one. Yeah, Norfolk, boo, normal. Yeah, boo, Norfolk. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and absolutely. Yeah. Bless your path there, GSP. It's very, very small. I can just read these things. But yes, absolutely. So where were we? We're over here then. On March the 7th, in a plea deal, a Florida doctor is admitted to dumping gallons of urine at the front door of a medical practice, and has agreed to perform community service, pay restitution, and write a letter of apology to the targets for the targets of his bodily waste bombardment. Again, what do you write? Well, I'm sorry you're such a bastard that I had to leave on that urine. I'm sorry that you were born a wanker. I mean, what do you write? What do you write to these people? Presumably someone's going to vet this letter before it goes anywhere. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't pull any punches. Anyway, so back to where we were. We're over here. Yes, a judge has approved a pre-trial intervention agreement struck by prosecutors with Giovanni Balula. Sorry, and that butchered completely. A 59-year-old internist arrested last year for criminal mischief. 59-year-old intern or internist? Is that a something? Am I missing? Oh, Mustard, are you out there? Mustard, sir. What's an internist? I should have found that out. Anyway, so a copy of the agreement, which was filed in court on March the 5th, if Balula successfully completes the 12-month PTI program, the felony will be dismissed by prosecutors. You've got to do a behavioral program where you've got to sit there and say, well, what's going to make you not pee on people's doors in the future? You're offending. What's going to stop your offending behavior? No, I offended once. I left some pee and I'm not an offender. Make him drink pee for a week. That would most certainly do it. My camera's dropped out again. Do excuse me. I'm going to repair the camera situation in just 2 seconds. While it does that, keeps dropping out. But while I'm, oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Lord Mustard is on it for us. Very good. Thank you very much. An internist is a medical specialist of the internal diseases. Internal diseases. They're probably the worst, aren't they? That's got to be the worst. What's going on with this camera thing? Do excuse me for 2 moments while I just fire my camera. in 2 seconds. It's lovely, isn't it? There we go. So do excuse me. I know, pretty rubbish to look at. So while that camera's trying not to get killed and thrown out of a window, I'm back. There we go. Good job. Sorry about that. Thank you for staying tuned. If you stayed through that little intermission. So we were back over here. Yes, of course. Balloon seen over here. Again, doesn't he look nice? But most doctors and dentists and stuff have lovely skin, don't they? Although if he's an internal kind of guy, likes a bit of internal, then maybe his skin's not his thing. Anyway, in recent months, the defendant became upset with the victim over the business. Cops reported that at the time of Blue's arrest, Dinesh, initially the Dr. Dylan Dinesh, DDD, occupied the premises owned and previously used by Bluer, but moved his business due to certain contractual blah, 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 all this sort of stuff. But so then he had to do that. He also had to pay $7,500 in restitution, about £1,000 in court costs, and also perform 20 hours community service and be subject to random drug tests and psychological evaluation. Something tells me there was a bit more to this than what we're hearing. It's not just a big tub of wee, is it? No. I think we've got a full-on mentalist, ladies and gentlemen. Which is what lovely news. More mentalists. How embarrassing! Yeah. So why did you get fired from your last job? Well, slight issue. Yes. Anyway, so keeping on going with other strange people, other strange fluids over in Belgium. If you're not sure where Belgium is, that's where the chocolate comes from. And strange people, and the Belgians are currently furious. Yes, they are. As if we care, but yes, they are furious. Why are they furious? Well, they've been banned from drinking fish. I mean, I know. Well, a loss to us all, without these fish drinking Belgians in their web. So presumably the chocolate wasn't good enough. They've switched to fish. Here they are. They've got a little sign. Ik wil vis. Presumably this is like fish, and I will drink the fish. God knows. But here they are. Look at that. They've got delightful little lapel pins and hats. I mean, how much more wonder could you get from an outfit than this one here? Moustaches is missing, must say. What this GSP says, when I worked at the state mental hospital here, see, GSP has got loads of cool stories. We need to do an interview with GSP one day. When she went to the mental hospital, it's very common throwing urine feces. It's called gassing. It happened to her. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's the thing. Over here they call it napalm. Where it's kind of like a mix of the two. No, that's sugar, isn't it? Sugar in your kettle. Yes, nasty business. Yeah, my goodness. There we go. Thank you very much. Lord Mustard has translated for us. Good stuff. It says, "Ik wil vis," means I want fish. Do you know, look what you've learned today. We've all learned some Belgian. Yes, indeed. So next time you meet a Belgian, you can say, I want fish to them. Good. It's not too difficult. There's like 8 letters to remember. Anyway, so Belgian festival goers are furious at the government banning an ancient tradition, which involves drinking from a goblet of wine. Okay, that's fine. We're good here, right? Containing live fish. I'm imagining small fish. It's not like a tuna or something. What kind of fish? But for over 600 years, the town of Gerardsbergen has celebrated the arrival of the spring by hosting the Krakelingenbanga festival. Yes, indeed, I will butcher all the words for you. You're welcome. An annual celebration involving costumed parades. All the best ones do, don't they? Us Europeans, we do costumes in a very committed yet crap way. I think maybe that's England. It is a committed but crap. Yes, not sure what we're committed to over here right now. But anyway, the centerpiece of the festival, which began in 1413, because we were doing great stuff. Everything was done back there. They're probably drinking mercury, weren't they? Or getting, was it trepanning? Is that what they do? When they drill holes in your head if you get a headache? I'm sorry, we'll just drill a hole in it, and it'll make your headache much better. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does when you don't feel a damn thing. Anyway, so it involves local druids, always having a party, aren't they, the druids, throwing ring-shaped cracker breads off the top of a historic Oudenburg hill. following a colourful parade. Well, that's kind of harmless, isn't it? Throw a few donuts around, essentially. Some stale donuts, what they're chucking. But just before they commence with the tossing, English viewers, the druids drink wine from a goblet containing live fish swimming around, which has now been banned by the government under a new animal welfare thing. But the fish are pretty pissed, right? I mean, do fish get drunk? I mean, is that something they do? But just to, I mean, and of course, and here it is. Here is the suitable outfit. If you should wonder, well, what should I wear for drinking fish? You know, you can't just go out in any old thing, right? Why not dress up the occasion? And here is the appropriate dress. So essentially, it's sort of like stick some leaves to your forehead and put on like a Gandalf outfit. So Gandalf and budget Gandalf here popped up to drink. I'm not sure, and that's not a very big cup. And I'm not sure about you, but I don't fit much fish in there. Maybe some caviar. Maybe we could do that, right? Some caviar, does that qualify? It's still fish, sort of, right? Maybe, who knows? Oh, we've got some facts from the mustard. We love a good fact from the mustard. What have we got over here? The fish are called grondeling and are about an inch long. Delightful, good man mustard. Good morning to you, everybody. Good love to the mustard man over there with his great stuff. We love it. Pagans, eh? I know, pagans, eh? Yes, 1413. Yes, a good year perhaps for bad year for fish, good year for wine, perhaps. And here they are. Look at these people protesting. That is a protest there, isn't it? Locals have protested the ban. What a jolly group of people they are. The ban, which came into effect last summer, sparked fury amongst the traditionalists who took to the streets this weekend, waving placards reading, "I want fish." Oh, there we go. I could have just read a bit further, couldn't I? And accused the authorities of destroying centuries-old cultural tradition without any consultation. So, well, you could have gotten round for a drink, couldn't you? Well, you wouldn't, would you? We wouldn't accept a drink. Well, I brought you a bottle. I'm all right, thanks. I really fancies up picking fish out my teeth. A bit of plankton or whatever. Does plankton count? I mean, you know, that's still fishy, isn't it? I don't know. Mustard, is plankton a fish? Probably not. Anyway, the regulation was approved without us ever being heard, says local alderman Ann Panis. Got to be careful spelling that surname, haven't you? I'm one of the old Panises lot. Told the Sunday Times while dressed in traditional garb. There you go. And there they are, walking down the street. See, they'll close your damn street off as well. You know, you've got Just Up Oil up the road, and then this lot come up. This lot's come up to stop you from going to work as well. Joyous. And they've got sickles, just in case you want to get a bit rowed with them. And there they are. Here is, go away, music. There we go. Here's a man drinking. Oh, look, see, there you go. That must be one of the fish in there now. Oh, are we witnessing someone breaking the law here? Oh, dear. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yes. So let's see. The tradition has long faced its position in Gaia, Belgium's largest animal rights organisation, who claim the practice is cruel and have promised to take legal action against anyone caught drinking the fish. There you go. Yes, indeed. Angry they are, the Belgians. Go back to the chocolate. Chocolate was great. Thank you very much. Druids. I know it's curious, this stuff, isn't it? Druid stuff. It's like the whole thing that England's been founded on, but we sort of. Yeah, we tried to pretend like it wasn't. Plankton isn't a fish. There we go. It's all term for microscopic algae and tidal animals in the water en masse. Well, thank you very much. See, what would we do without the mustard here to tell us? So back over, I think, that was the end of the story, wasn't it? So yeah, they're all pissed off, and frankly, who cares? Miserable bunch of people. Belgium's quite nice, though. I don't know if you've been there. It's got like cobbled roads. So you just fall over every Tuesday. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, let's keep on moving now. Where are we time wise? Now the next one might make you a little bit angry. It's a less funny one, and this one makes you angry, but in a kind of a good kind of a way. Let's go pop over here. It is there is an artist in Denmark who took it upon himself to try and starve piglets for an artwork in the capital. Good on other people who then said, no, this might be the most stupid way that you could ever have possibly designed in your life. So allow me to take you through said irritating and annoying story. So an artist in Denmark aims to raise awareness of the suffering caused by modern pig production with an art installation that opened on Friday that includes 3 piglets who have been denied food and water and will starve to death. So just to try and put it's like if you were trying to solve world poverty or world hunger, and by doing so you're going to starve everybody and take everybody's money. How is this? How is, I'm yeah. It's just trying to stop, PDF files by giving them open access to schools, isn't it? I mean, how stupid can a person be? But there was one person, in fact, a friend of his, good on his friend, who then gave some activists access to the bids and had taken them away. So good. I'm not going to show you any of the pictures from it because I don't think it is quite right. However, the man had pigs have been separated, and pigs are now fine. Pigs are not. I think this guy was trying to be as controversial as Damien Hirst. If you're not familiar with Damien Hirst, he's the guy who cut the cows in half and put a big, shark in a tank and the diamond skull. That's your Damien Hirst. This guy here, I think, is trying to be controversial and trying to be a bit different and a bit, I don't know, quirky, as if an absolute failure of everything. The theory is bad, the art is bad, and good on his friend who went and let the people in to let those things out. And now the man is offering money. Can you believe it? I'm going to scroll right down to the away from his nastiness. Yes, he's now trying to get people to send him all kinds of other pigs and animals, and he's actually he's offering very good money. I can't see where it is now, but I don't want to show you certain parts, so I'm going to almost leave it there. But what an absolute asshole of the day. Made me a bit angry. I'd share with you. We can all get angry together. Anyway, so just to alleviate that, we've had all sorts of things crashing, of course, around us, whether it's the stock market, the price of the pound, or anything. What's this one? Sorry, I'm just reading that. Here it says he got liposuction in. Ooh, the guy got liposuction in 2006 and then ate it. Oh my goodness me! Do you use a straw? Is it? I mean, I know that's not the thing. The thing is clearly yuck. How disgusting. However, how do you go about doing that? Have you seen in Fight Club where they're stealing the body fat from the hospital to make soap, and they spill it everywhere? It's all kind of stringy and oh. They said he made meatballs. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, sorry, I was looking for something else. There we go. Good. So it's not Everesti's first controversial project. Good. Your eyes are very good. I can't see that on this one. One of his projects included goldfish in blenders, tempting viewers to press the button and create goldfish soup. My goodness. And in 2006, he used some of his own body fat removed via liposuction to prepare meatballs and then ate some of them. Yeah. He described that project called Pulpet al Grasso di Marco as a critique on people over consuming and then buying their way to slimness with liposuction. And at the same time trying to transcend the taboo of cannibalism. Of all the taboos to break, cannibalism, man, still one. Jesus. Okay, so yes, thoroughbred mentalist. That's not him there, boy. In case you're watching on YouTube over in the States. Yes, there we go. That wasn't him. That was a guy called Cliff Richards, and he didn't do that. So, oh my goodness me, that was horrific, wasn't it? Other things that are horrific. He's trying to segue his way back to another thing, edgy. Yes, that's the edginess of taboo. Well, he's kind of edgy. At my leg. Let's see that. Oh, this another dude called Bazinch. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Carved off 2 small sections from the backs of 2 volunteers, fried it in front of them, and then fed it back to them. My goodness, bloody hellfire! Art's changed, isn't it? Art's changed since I was an art student. We was all flinging paint around and, I don't know, looking at the boobs. Goodness me. That's it. In fact, Lord Mustard over there once actually modelled for me when I was an art student. Yes, he did. He was modelling a bit, weren't you, sir? Although he wasn't naked, he was in a plastic bag, a massive plastic bag. People wondered if I brought a cadaver. Just like, God, no. It's just my friend. It's my friend Mustard. He's going to lay here for about 6 hours. Excuse him. Anyway, where were we? So back. I don't know. We were going to a car crash. A very sweaty plastic bag. Yeah, it was. Bless him. He's always suffering for the art as our Mustard. Good man. Well done, sir. It is, of course, it was a car crash and a particularly unusual driver. Yes, indeed. May I introduce you to the slightly unusual driver right here? Yes, there. Oh, wait, advert thing. There you go. Yes, the car abandoned at the scene of a crash for an unusual driver. Yes, indeed. If you ever remember, there goes my bloody thing again. If you remember, of course, Airplane, the great film, Leslie Nielsen. Oh, what a wonderful film that was. Airplane there, of course, had the autopilot, didn't it? An autopilot looked like that. So yes, that's what it reminds me of a bit there. But yes, indeed. Here it is, a little tiny weeny car crashed into this roundabout, or a turnpike, I guess. Anyway, so the doll was posed behind the wheel, looking out the driver's side window, which was missing. Yes, indeed. Sorry, 2 seconds. I'm just trying to redo the camera. It's dropped twice today. So do excuse me while I see if I can bring it back. Oh, there we go. I think it's coming back now. There we go. I do apologize. I speak Japanese. It is. I love the film Airplane. It is just one of one of my top films ever. Actually, Airplane. I watched that so many times as a kid. That was so good. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. I mean, the lines, classic lines. You know, I need to take it to hospital. Why? What is it? A big building with patients in it. I love it. I love that film so much. Anyway, back to what we were doing. I've appeared again, which is good. Hello, back again. So pictures of the comical sight were shared on local Facebook groups with some person called Casey Warren Hill. Whatever her bloody name is. I spoke to the police officer myself when this happened, she said. Delightful pictures. Yeah, I like the shape of the head. You know, this is, I mean, do people still buy? I mean, there are massively upgraded versions of these days. Is this still a thing? I know stag do's big with those, isn't it? You know, I lived in Brighton once. So you wouldn't go down the road without seeing a dozen of these things. And men in underwear. Yeah. In fact, in Brighton, actually, the most frequent man that you'll see in underwear is a straight man, straight white men, more dresses than others. Yeah. Anyway, the driver ran away after driving the car, but whoever did this made me laugh this morning, says Karen or whatever her name is. I hope the extra attention on the wreck might encourage the owner of the car to come forward and move the car, but so far the wreck hasn't moved. He's got fucking number plates on it. It's not too difficult. But, you know, it's clearly a difficult mystery to solve of this one. I'm not Googling blow-up dog popularity. Sorry, it says Mustard. Oh, just when I was about to. Yeah. Look it up. Yeah, just tell your missus that was for me. Yes. Anyway. Instead, the blow-up doll was removed, and the car's still there. Pictures of the scene suggest the car suddenly hit a boarded sign. I wonder how they narrowed that down. Wow, Sherlock was on this one, wasn't he? Hit a yellow sign, which indicates the sharp bend is ahead. Yes, looking roundabout. Yeah. It then ended up in a ditch full of reeds and other shrubs. There you go. Couldn't get in the boot, unfortunately, but. However, when Wiltshire police were approached for comment, they said there was nothing in their incident logs that would match the location of the incident. So is it what they're saying it doesn't happen? No car crash there. There's a fucking car in the ditch. No. It's not in our records. It didn't exist. Oh, fantastic. That's good. That's kind of like British policing right about now. So let's get to our last story of the day. Before I do say goodbye, I go do the dad thing. We're popping over to where are we off to? Is this Germany? I forget where we are. We're in Russia for this last one. And it was a teacher caught watching porn on his laptop, not realizing it was connected to the whiteboard. Now, those of us that haven't been in a classroom in the last 30 odd years, yes, indeed, everything, of course, is whiteboards and projectors. these days. And this young man, not so young man, I mean, look at him, is of course was caught. So shocked teenager, wouldn't you? You would be shocked. You popped in for a bit of mathematics, check out my calculus, and there you go. There's a massive, great Pythagoras across your screen. I mean, really, unexpected, really. Footage recorded by the students, oh no, shows the teacher watching a movie on his laptop, not realizing it was connected to the whiteboard. Oh my God. And the clip shows him smirking at his own screen. I'm embarrassed for him. I can feel myself touching my face. I am having cringe by proxy over here. The clip shows him smirking at his own screen while one behind him projects the same X-rated film of four ladies being mischievous behind him. Blimey. It went viral in Russia, but the school in oil-rich Bashkortostan has so far refused to suspend the staff member, despite angry complaints from disgusted parents. The respected teacher. Yeah. I might argue that. Named, then there's his name, and believed to be 62. I can concur. That looks like a 62-year-old dirty old man, doesn't it? He was 62. Oh, I've flicked past me a bit. Has been at the school in Tashkent, near, oh my God, near City, around 40. He's been there 40 years. There you go. Female head Rudyana Bakhamanoa told Podon Media that she talked to the children and their parents, but denied reports in Russia that she had suspended the long-serving teacher. An internal investigation is underway, she said. I think he was having his own internal investigation of his own, wasn't he there? We don't want to know the results of his investigation, do we? So, yes, she said, this happened only yesterday and it spread today. Yes, indeed. Accordingly, today, not yesterday, clearly, we are working on how this happened and what it is. We know what it is. We know how it happened. Do we need to investigate that? I don't think so. Yes, today his lessons have already ended and tomorrow we have a day off. Fantastic. So suspension is not required for now. My goodness me. There were no complaints before this. Everyone was perfectly happy with that before this. The man worked at this school for 40 years. That's no excuse. Everybody did 40 years, Well, all right, then you can do it fucking like that. Is that how it is? I've been here for ages. Who cares? Well, let's see. She said the head. A review is currently underway. Comments will come later. Comments are coming already. Yes, indeed. No fool like an old fool. I like that phrase. Yes, indeed. I need to hear both sides. So what, him and like the other, how many, 30, 40 people in the production? I've already talked to the children, the parents, and will talk to the teacher. And will. So they haven't talked to the teacher yet. Only after I hear both sides will I make a decision. No comments yet. Well, I don't know about you. Let's choose a punishment, shall we? And I'm pretty sure we'll all be on the same page. But yes, indeed, there you go. Quite what you're going to learn from that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Disconnect your laptop or whatever. Yes, don't be a perv in public. So there you go. Yes, there you go. Delightful news, I'm sure you'll agree today. Which does, of course, bring me to the end of today's show for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for watching over there in TikTok land, as well over in YouTube land. It's very nice to be in both places at once. We've had some likes over there. Blimey, there's nearly 3,000 likes. Blimey, governor. What's this? 144 compliments written to the Cheers, mate. Yeah. In a really cyclical fashion. It actually brings us back to the first story. Yeah, it's the same guy. My goodness. You don't want to know the compliments in that one, do you? Yes. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure, as always, to have you with me. Do come and see me tomorrow. It would be a delight to see you then too. We are, of course, here Monday to Friday, 2:15 or 7:15, or depending on where you're watching around the world. It's a different time, of course. So I do look forward to seeing you then. So until we meet again, do please stay beautiful. Love to my three, and you take care of yourself.